Good evening and welcome to another viewing of Inverness in the Spotlight, brought to you by the Greater Inverness Old Town Association of Businesses. And we are featuring in this particular spot, the Connors Gifts and Accessories.
Yes.
And we have one of the owners with us, Linda Van Allen, and she's going to talk to us about one of their best products. Their hot seller is Vera Bradley. Now, I don't particularly use Vera Bradley, but
you should.
well, my wife and, the girls.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Vera Bradley.
Well, Vera Bradley has numerous lines, and she comes out every quarter with a new pattern. And Vera is one of our major lines that we sell, and we have just about any product you could think of, whether it's purses, tote bags, technology items, iPad covers, we have paper accessories, belts, hats, scarves, just about anything you could think of that a girl could want that's in Vera Bradley, and numerous patterns. As you can see, we've got just about any color anybody would want. And it's just been a really, really great line for us.
And if you didn't happen to have a particular item that somebody just had to have, I imagine that you have the ability to get whatever they want.
We get weekly shipments in from Vera, and every week we're sending in another order. And especially this time of year, we encourage people to shop early because the shipments do tend to slow down because of the increase in demand for the holidays.
Now, Vera Bradley obviously is very bright and colorful and has the different designs, but I assume that it's probably a real high quality good as well.
Yes, they do a very good line, and they have guarantees if they're damaged. Vera also has patterns that are black, solid red this time of year, and some solid brown patterns if you didn't like the different color ones.
Now, for those people who may not be aware where Connors Gifts and Accessories is, which is hard to believe because it's been here a long time, why don't you tell us how to find your shop?
Well, we're right across from City Hall. We're on North Seminole Avenue. We're on the corner of the Tompkins Street Plaza. City Hall, the front door faces our shop, so you shouldn't have any trouble. We're one block off Main Street.
And how long have you been here?
We opened this store in 1989. It was a takeoff from my dad's original office supply, and it got too crowded in the office supply, so he started this, and then after he passed away, all of the kids took over the gift shop, and we've just been keeping it going strong ever since 1989.
So the Connors family goes back a long, long way. I know Walt, your dad, was well respected and held many positions in the community, including, I guess, clerk of the court and the football coach and lots of things. So, also, I look out the window and I see the Crown Court.
Right.
And most people know where that used to be a hotel, and it's now an assisted living. Most people know where that is, so it's easy to find. And
you can also see our spinners out front.
Yes,
that's been a real good item for us, our spinners, and it's getting people in the store more.
Well, and I want to mention that this is one of the few locations where it's legal for you to have those spinners out there, because you actually own all the way out to the curb.
Yes.
Other businesses, that's basically right-of-way and belongs to the city, and there's an ordinance against that. So what you do out there is legal because it's your property. Okay, so nobody else.
We're thankful for that, because that's been a real draw-in.
So what is the kind of price range from Vera Bradley? What do you think the low end is that you could buy?
The low end on Vera Bradley is probably like around $15, and it goes up depending. You know, the larger totes are more expensive, but the low end would be, you know, like the little gift purses and things like that.
And so it can get up to $100, $200 around in there.
Usually not over $150, unless you want the suitcases, but because we have suitcases too. So
keep my wife away from those.
but it's a very reasonable price point range, and we always got a huge sale rack of Vera Bradley because she brings out so many patterns a year. Once she discontinues some during the year too, and once they're discontinued, they go to the 40 and the 50% rack.
Oh, okay, so you could come in and get some sales.
Yeah, you can get a great purse, relatively new line that is probably only less than a year old, and get a good deal. And
what hours is your shop open?
We're open 9 to 5:30 during the week. Our holiday hours, starting the weekend after, starting Thanksgiving weekend, will be open on Sundays, 10 to 4.
So Monday through Friday and Saturday as well is 9 to 5?
Saturday is 4 o'clock.
Okay, so it's 9 to 4?
On Saturday.
Okay, and then after Thanksgiving, it'll open up until on
We'll
Sundays
be
as
open
well?
on Sundays after Thanksgiving.
And the hours for Sunday?
It'll be the same. Well, actually, they'll be 10 to 4.
10 to 4, okay. And we're going to get later on in the show, we're going to start talking about the Christmas things you get, because you have some really nifty, neat
stuff.
I can tell you that from personal experience, that when you need to run out and find something unique, this is the place to come to. They have more unique items, and we're going to see some of those items a little bit later in the show. But if you can't find it here, you just can't find it. I can guarantee you that. And they're constantly getting some new things. So if you've been here and you haven't been back, then you've missed something, because they've got some new items in and on the shelf. And the staff is extremely helpful.
Oh, Mary and Jan are great.
How long have they been with you?
Ever since we opened, so they do a great job,
So
and
they really know your
the
stock.
customer, they know the stock, and we're just really blessed to be able to have them with us.
Well, great. That's super. The other things we're going to feature in the future, you've got some, you sell a lot of angels, you told me.
We sell a lot of angels.
So we're going to feature the angels in the next segment, I guess.
Okay, yes.
But this Vera Bradley, as I look around, there's just so much of it, and it's so many different items. I don't know how you couldn't find what you needed here.
We're probably one of the largest retail stores for Vera Bradley, because we bring every piece of it in. So, and if we sell out, like I said, we can get it within the week.
I'm one of those persons that really never paid attention to Vera Bradley, but my wife and I flew up to Indianapolis, and then we were driving over to Davenport. And in the process of doing that, we went through some place called Rockport or something like that, and there was this huge factory that said Vera Bradley, and my wife said, "Oh, we have to stop here." And I said, "Why?"
Yes.
So I know it's extremely popular. I hear a lot of the kids with the exchange program that I run for the Rotary, a lot of the youth, 15, 16, 17 years old, Vera Bradley's a hot item.
Yeah, and we're loving it.
Well, that's the best way to be, is to have a good product that people are looking for, and being able to service. Service is probably the most important thing. When you come in here, you feel good about talking to your staff, and I think that's important, because many times you go into some of the big boxes or some of the other retailers, and they just kind of hang back and wait for you to come ask questions. Not here. You walk in the door, you're greeted with a friendly smile. And they ask if they can help you, and if you say, "No, I want to look around," they leave you alone. But they're always there and available for you, which is very important.
And Jan and Mary both being with us as long as they have been, they know a lot of the customers, and if you're a new customer, you want to be shown around the store, fine. If you just want to browse, they're willing to help in any way they can.
Well, the other thing I think is interesting is I've come in before in a rush because I forgot something last minute, and I come in and I say, "Mary, here's what I have this person I need to get something for, and here's what I know about them." And then she'll say, "Well, this, and she helps me get through those critical decision items, which, you know, if my wife came in, she'd just spend 5 hours shopping and all that stuff.
Good,
But a lot of times I come in and I want to come in and I want to get out. And I find things are reasonably priced. And they've even made suggestions to say, "Oh, we have a sale item. You may take a look at that as well."
Right.
And, you know, a lot of places you don't find it. You got to find the sale rack yourself hidden away somewhere. So
we have gifts for just about anything, whether it's baby. We have a baby department. We have a wedding department. We have gift items, some for men. We have a specialty food line. We just try to accommodate anybody who needs just that little special gift that you just can't find anywhere. And when we go to the shows, we try to find unique items that you're not going to find in a lot of the stores.
Of course, this show is airing during November. November being Thanksgiving season, I assume you have a lot of fall items out.
Yeah, we have a lot of fall items. We're very seasonal, and we bring in products for each of the seasons. So.
And I even noticed when I came in, the Christmas stuff is starting to creep out there, getting ready for Christmas season, even before Thanksgiving. So
we have to get it out before then, because people start thinking about it. They may not be buying Christmas now, but they're saying, "Oh, that's cute, I'll come back and get that."
Well, we're going to feature Christmas items in another segment a little bit later in the show, so that'll be great too.
Good.
So anyhow, I love the store. I love coming in here. It's always just a friendly place to just drop by. And even if you're not looking for anything, you can come in here and just
browse anytime.
You browse around, and all of a sudden you find something. And I think there's so many unique things in every nook and cranny. I mean, there's not much space left in here for anything else.
We have every hole filled.
Yeah, and that's good too. So anyhow, we appreciate the fact that you're doing this segment with us, and
thank you for coming.
We're going to be back shortly with another segment on the angels.
Okay, we're ready.
Stay around. We'll be right back with you.